Let's start at the Anunnaki, all right? We're finna start up with the Anunnaki. A lot of y'all been asking me to talk about the Anunnaki, but like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about it on TikTok because TikTok delete everything, and that's a real deep subject. So, we about to get into it. Basically, I say like thousands and I say millions of years ago, right? Before humans was even made, millions of years ago, the Anunnaki came to Earth, right? So they came to Earth because something happened in their ozone layer to the point where they needed gold to repair their ozone layer. I think it was a war or something. It happened millions of years ago. It happened in the universe. So the Anunnaki they searched the entire universe to find gold, and they could only find gold on Earth because Earth is the only place that has gold. So they went to Africa, right? They went to Africa, found out they had gold in Africa. So what they did was they didn't mine it themselves. They made humans to mine gold in exchange for universal knowledge, right? So now they made black people, the black race. Not only the black race, they made the woman race. They made the woman first. The woman was the first person on this earth. The black woman was the first person on this earth. We are nothing but a offspring of the woman. We are missing. I mean, yeah, males are just missing two chromosomes of a woman. Basically, that's why we use. That's why we have nipples and we don't even use them because we are an offspring of woman. You feel me? So, yeah, they made the woman as the first beings, the first ones on this earth. After they made the woman, let me tell you how they made the woman. So look, they made actually. Oh, I skipped the whole part. I skipped the whole part. So look, you know how I told y'all they was leaving, going to the ozone. I mean, going back to the ozone layer, going back to Earth. It takes 3,000 to 6,000 years to go to the 18th to the 19th galaxy. They're in the 19th galaxy. We're in the 18th galaxy. So after they kept leaving and coming back or whatever, because they had made dinosaurs first. They made dinosaurs before they made us. So they made dinosaurs after they found the gold that's in Africa. They found they had made the dinosaurs so they could protect the gold. Because after they left, they needed somebody to guard the gold so nobody can like they ain't have no invaders and the extraterrestrials coming fucking with Earth. So yeah, they made the dinosaurs, and after they made the dinosaurs and they left, they came back and then made humans. They made humans out of dinosaur DNA. They made humans out of what else? Humans out of their DNA, and they made humans out of was it primates? Yeah. So that we have been spliced from dinosaurs. That's why we have reptilian DNA. That's why we have a reptilian part in our brain. If you look it up, we have a part of our brain called the reptilian. That's why black people we have webs between our fingers. You see how it's like dinosaurs or reptiles, we have webs between our fingers. When we get real ashy, our skin start to turn like scales. We start to look scaly. That's because that's from the dinosaur DNA. And white people, if you have the same thing, that's because you have African American genes. You have some African American genes somewhere in your family tree. So don't think that just because you're white, you're not. Yeah, a lot of white people don't have it, by the way. But if you are white and you do have it, that's because you have African American genes. So as the Anunnaki kept leaving and coming back, they ended up sending off a radio magnetic wave into all like to the entire universe. But what that did was that had started the Draconian constellation. So that signal that it had sent off that had triggered the Draconian constellation that had got their attention. So now the Draconian that's where that's where the reptilians dwell at. The reptilians had come from the Draconian constellation. So yeah, after they had caught the Draconians and the Greys and all them, after they had caught their attention, they had came to Earth to see what was going on Earth. So now they come to Earth and they see the children of the Anunnaki mining the gold, right? So they see us doing our thing, but now they don't want to fuck with the Anunnaki kids because they don't want to polish with the Anunnaki. So what they did is already all right. Remember, I'm not targeting no race. I have no problems with nobody. I'm just giving y'all facts because y'all have to know y'all history. Y'all have to know where y'all come from. So after they had seen us there, they had made the Caucasian race. They actually made more races, but I'm about to just get to the more important basically. Cause I told you I ain't trying to make this live that long. So they made the Caucasian race. The reptilians came to Earth and made the Caucasian race. Peace, K. Yeah. So what's the name? After they had made the Caucasian race, whatever, right? They had made them out of a lot of different spices, a lot of different animals, a lot of different DNA. It was all kinds of animals. They had made Caucasians out of fruit fly, mice, Neanderthals, dogs. It was all. If you don't believe me, you can look it up. They said that humans share their DNA with all kinds of animals, but it's not humans. It's white people who. But it's like I said, it's not my personal opinion. It's all facts because we are 100% genetically made from the universe, from naturally, the Anunnaki. that was it. Y'all, white Caucasians are a genetic spice. You feel me? So if you wonder why, look, let me show you something real quick. If you see right here, 18% plant, 26% yeast, 44% fruit fly, 92% mouse, 98% chimp, all kinds of different DNA spices. And just think about how can God, how would God make humans out of other, races? That's all spice. That's because they're not natural to this planet. If they was natural, then they could take the sun, but they can't take the sun. That's why over 60,000 people die from sun cancer a year. Let me show you this. Look. This is called melanoma. Melanoma is a skin cancer that only exists in other races. Black people cannot get melanoma because we are natural to this earth. We have, we are natural to this earth. We can take the sun. White people can't take the sun because they're not genetically all the way put together. Hold on one second. Yeah, so after they made the white people, right? After they made the Caucasian race, they sent the Caucasian race to Africa. We was doing our own thing. We was good. They sent the Caucasian race to Africa to manipulate us, right? So now they come to Africa, but as soon as we see them, we was like startled by them. We never seen white people before in our life. You feel me? We was like, what the fuck is this, right? So and then we had, and mind y'all was still y'all was still walking on all fours, on y'all four legs, on y'all two legs, on y'all two arms, y'all was still walking like, monkeys because y'all was just spliced from monkeys. So and then we had saw y'all like that and we had brought y'all to the Caucasus Mountains. So after we had brought y'all to, hold on, shit. Man, shout out to the 250 people in the chat. Hold on. I gotta get rid of this live chat. I can't even see myself. Hold on. Is y'all keeping up? Am I talking too fast? Am I keeping up? Let me know where y'all at. Like, shout out to everybody in the stream, bro. 250 people. That's love, bro. Let me see. All right, yeah, let me hide the chat real quick. So, yeah, where was I at? Oh, yeah, so we had brought y'all to the Caucasus Mountains. After we brought y'all to the Caucasus Mountains, at the Caucasus Mountains, when y'all was in them caves and everything, the Caucasians were eating each other. They was having sex with all kinds of animals. They was having sex with monkeys. They was having sex with each other. They was eating each other, doing all kinds of incest and doing. That's why if you look at it now, there's 11 states in America that's bestiality is illegal. Bestiality is when you can have sex with a dog, have sex with an animal. That's legal for some reason in 11 states of America. So that's where you get that from because they think that shit is normal. They think that shit is okay. It's actually people out here that has sex with dogs. You can look into all this shit. That shit is disgusting. But yeah, they had performed incest. They had performed cannibalism. That's why the elites of this world, they eat babies. They do all kinds of weird rituals and shit like that. They eat each other. You feel me? Because that's what their ancestors did back in the Caucasus Mountains. So yeah, after that, bitch, hold on, let me make sure I ain't getting off track. Yeah. So the reason why a lot of people ask me like, how did they enslave us if we were so smart and tuned or whatever? They use help of the reptilians to enslave us. Just like the reptilians are enslaving us now, black people now, they use help from the reptilians to enslave us. So then they have manipulated us. Then we had helped them because we're good people, but they ended up stabbing us in the back. We taught them everything. We taught them how to walk. We taught them how to talk. We taught them all the shit that they know now. But then they had stabbed us in the back and enslaved us. So now that's how they got on top and we got on the bottom part. But the whole time, bro, I don't mean to say this to sound like, racist or nothing, but like the reason why that's happening is because originally we are more advanced than them. We are more advanced than Caucasians genetically because the reason why that's the reason why they're on top of this world right now. Like I told y'all, they can't take the sun. And you know how I told y'all how they share their DNA with Neanderthals? They have 10% Neanderthal DNA. Let me show y'all something real quick. Look at this. This is the hairiest white man in the world. What does this look like to you? This looks like a fucking monkey. Look, black people cannot get this hairy. Look at that. Black people cannot get this hairy. That's all from monkey DNA. That's all from monkey. Like, look at this. Look what happens when I type in hairiest black man in the world. Hairiest black man in the world. Look at this. The same person pops up. Why is the same nigga popping up? I didn't even type in white people or nothing. This is the hairiest black man, and then still white people is popping up. So we can't even get that hairy. We can't get that hairy. Only stop. We can't get that. Now look at this. Hold on. Look at this. This is 100% African. 100% African. You don't see no hair on their arms, legs, nothing. They don't. You don't see no hair on their arms. That's only from white people. Black people is not supposed to have hair on their arms. The only reason why we have hair on our arms and legs is because we had somewhere down our family tree somebody had sex with me. Not even had sex back in slavery or something when them slave masters was raping our ancestors and all that shit. That's how we got white DNA. And a lot of y'all white people that got that when I told y'all about have webs between y'all fingers and shit, a lot of y'all white people that has that is because back in y'all family tree, y'all had some sexual intercourse with black people. But this is another thing I need to tell y'all. Have y'all ever heard of a oh yeah, look at this, hold on. Another thing, some white people are born with tails. You see this? White people are born with that's all come from Neanderthal splicing. You feel me? Now look, now have you ever heard of a Rogan shot? A Rogan shot is when you have an interracial couple when they have a baby, you need to take a shot so that baby don't have so you don't have a miscarriage, so that baby can actually stay alive because you have white people has Rh positive blood. That's Rhesus monkey blood. We have Rh negative. Okay, we have a natural blood. Our blood type is from extraterrestrials. Like I said, we've been spliced from their DNA. You feel me? So we have natural DNA. So basically, when you have sex with another race, when you have sex with a Caucasian, what's happening is that them Rh negative blood cells and them Rh positive blood cells are fighting each other off until they die. So now you need an external shot. You need a foreign shot so them cells don't kill each other. So you having an interracial baby, it's like having a genetically modified baby. You having an artificial baby. It's not natural. You feel me? So that's where you look. If you don't believe me, let me show y'all something. You can research everything I'm telling y'all, bro. You can read about it, all that shit. But they don't want y'all knowing our true history. Because as soon as we find out our true history, that's when the black people want to hop back on top again. They don't want us back on top. What is a Rogan shot? A Rogan shot is given to inject Rh negative positive proteins, which prevent you from developing certain antibodies that make you sensitized to Rh negative positive blood. It is often given to those who have experienced pregnancy loss to prevent future pregnancy loss. So you see, I'm not making. Hold on, let me kick these dogs off. Go, go. So yeah, I'm not making this shit up. You can research all this shit. We're not. We feel me. If God made us, why would He make that? Why would He make other DNAs and other animals to make us? Why would He? Why wouldn't He just make us regularly? So y'all see, it's a lot of shit that y'all don't know about. So hold on. Make sure I ain't getting off track. Now look. Like I said, white people, a lot of white people, 100% Caucasians, they can't take the sun, you feel me? And I said that we have melanin, and a lot of y'all say everybody has melanin. It's deeper than that, all right? Because we have different types of melanin. We have neuromelanin, white people has pheomelanin, okay? Pheomelanin is the same melanin that dogs and, animals have. Now, look, I had showed this on my TikTok earlier. Hold on. Okay, now look, this is a white man from the sunburn, okay? This is a white man from the sun, right? Now look at this. This is a monkey from the sun, okay? This is a monkey getting sunburned. So you see that they have the same type of melanin. They don't have pheomelanin like we do. They can't absorb the sun like we do. You feel me? And for everybody who's saying that black people get sunburned too and shit like that, that's because if you're black, if you're melanated, if you're eating bad foods, if you're eating acidic foods, that's because your blood becomes acidic and your melanin becomes toxic. Your melanin starts to die basically. You start to have dead melanin. So it's like your shit is useless. So basically you have to eat alkaline, eat healthy food so you don't get skin cancer. Let me show this chat. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot more I wanted to say to this, but right now I just had to rush y'all a video. I just had to get something quick for y'all. But look, it's a lot more I'm about to say to this. I'm about to make more videos. I probably might bring it to TikTok, but I ain't gonna lie, I am tired as hell, and I've been fasting for 4 days. I haven't eaten for 4 days, so I'm trying to hurry up, get this day over so I can go to sleep. But shit, I didn't expect to have this many people in the live. I just have to get something out for y'all real quick. But damn, man. Shout out to y'all on the stream. Probably gonna go live again, probably like 2 or 3 days. But shit, I appreciate all y'all. This was the truth about how humans was made.